yesterday we saw, our markets follow the global cues. That's turning out to be very different today. Calmness, uh, GST done, earnings season behind us. What would you say is the next trigger for our markets?
Hi, good afternoon to you. See the overall movement for if you look at Nifty specifically, the overall movement after the low was formed at the levels of 9685, I suppose, just few weeks back. After that, Nifty has been moving higher in an overlapping fashion. This is indicating that the trend on the upside is not picking up, the momentum is not picking up, and especially if you look at Bank Nifty as well, there has been very specific stock activity. PSU banks have failed to show any kind of a strong momentum on the upside. So it looks like the market is going to be in a range for some time unless we find a very fresh trigger which will result into a directional move. For Nifty, one should keep a very important stop loss for the long positions, which is going to be somewhere around in the zone of 9,800, because that is the level. If it is taken out, then we might be resuming the downtrend. On the upside, I am not too optimistic, but I think 10,000 is something which looks possible as of now. But one should trade using a range bound strategy. So if Nifty comes towards the level of 9860, 9870, one can go long, keeping 9,800 as the stop loss and then expecting a target of 10,000. So adopt a range bound strategy unless the fresh triggers are seen and the market starts picking up the momentum.
Right. Which sectors do you think will lead the momentum? Till now, it's been financial, especially NBFCs. Do you think that they will continue to lead the momentum?
I think this time it's going to be probably oil and gas space that can be leading the momentum, and also the metal sector as a whole. Because if you look at how Reliance has performed from the oil and gas space, it has been an outperformer all the while. And if you also look at the metal stocks like Tata Steel or Hindalco, they have been the darling of over past few weeks or months, in fact. So I think oil and gas and the metal space are the ones that one should be eyeing for. PSU banks can be little subdued. Private sector banks like IndusInd Bank or HDFC Bank can continue to outperform. So it's going to be stock specific within the banking space. From sectoral perspective, oil and gas and metal is that I'm looking optimistic for.
Thank you so much for taking out time for us, Ashish. Good to get up.